Hello and welcome back to Bricking It. Today we're building the troll in the bathroom scene. Here's the base all tiled off, so let's get started. Now the wall is so plain and basic, I'm not even going to show you the build, just plenty of 1x2s. Got a gold bar and a bracket in there, along with a couple of snot bricks. Nice and simple and made to look just like the wall in the bathroom scene, which is tiled off most of its height and then returns to stone at the top. Going to start adding one of the bathroom stalls in now, simply 1x1s and 1x2s. And I decided not to go particularly high on this because I want to emphasise the height of the troll, so keeping the stalls a little lower just makes it look a bit more impressive within the space. Snot brick to add some detail in a moment and cap that all off with a tile. Just going to add this 1x3 dark green. That's to help hold on these tiles here, which are going to be the door of the stall, which is being held open. We just use that trans plate in behind just so it's a little more discreet. Going to build the toilet system now. 1x1 snot, a plate and a tile capping off either end, and then one of these gold one pieces sticking out at the bottom, just the same as I used last time I replicated the scene on my old bathroom. And to add the toilet bowl, just simple 2x2 inverted dome with a 1x1 trans blue tile inside. So this wall is obviously intact and it's right up against the side of the bathroom wall, but this one suffered a bit of damage, and to replicate that just use a couple of cheese slopes. And the toilet in the next stall is actually busted, so we're going to have a nice dramatic swoosh, and as it is going everywhere, I'm going to add some of these trans light blue tiles and curved tiles to the floor just to start creating a bit of mess. Then we can add our toilet in. This one's had to go just slightly further forward than the other one just to allow there to be room for that big splash piece. And then our final stall wall and cistern, slightly more damaged as the troll's taking a swipe, and that can sit on here. That's one side of our build done with the detail. Now, because this is one of our slide-in modules, we're going to have to build the other wall separately after we've placed the tile here on the wall. And our uplighters, you might be able to see in the original image that they are just up at the top of the wall. They're actually in black, and I may well replace these gold ones, but I did want a bit more brightness in the scene against that white wall. I thought the black might be a little stark. Along this side, we're going to add some more of the trans light blue, because this is where our broken sink is going to be. And that's going to be built into our removable sidewall, which we're going to start assembling now. These removable walls are snotted in to the castle, so this is our orientation. Got another uplighter along this side, and that's been set at the same height, which is why my uplighters are on the tiled portion of the wall rather than the stone portion. And the main body of the build is actually going to be built studs up, so I've had to change the direction so that we can put in this part. Using the mirrors from Myrtle's bathroom, and the sink design is very similar to, if not exactly the same as, appeared in the latest Great Hall set and the troll in the bathroom diorama in that. So let's just add this in. Really must get some more white snot bricks just to make this a little more secure. For now, this will do the job as we tile off the end just to make it match the walls of the castle. So there we go, that's roughly where it will be situated. We'll see it in the castle shortly, but for now this is how our bathroom is going to look. So a scene's not a scene without minifigs, so let's add Hermione looking worried and cowering in the bathroom stall. Star of the scene, of course, is our troll. I used the old troll because the new one is just way too big for this size space. And then we're just going to wrap Harry around his neck, and he's held in place by his wand, and the proximity to the back wall just stop him disappearing off. And then just in the foreground we're going to have Ron trying to decide what spell to use. So there's a couple of free studs at the front of the build, and these are just going to have a couple of pieces of debris just to complete our scene. There we go. So that's our build. Looks fairly similar to the original movie scene, but we really need to see it in the castle to be sure. So let's pop that in. Here we are at our castle. Occupies the same slot as a History of Magic on the first floor. Pop that in with our sidewall. And there we go. That's our scene of Troll in the Bathroom. All that remains to say is thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please do leave us a like. And for more Hogwarts MOC scenes, please subscribe to Bricking It. Bye bye.